Today I tried to build a smooth moving elevator in vanilla Minecraft. Have you ever wanted your Minecraft builds not just to be static objects but fully functional creations that you can play and interact with? Well, here at AKA Basically Anything, that's exactly what I do. With the power of redstone and command blocks, I bring a plethora of creations to life. So join me, ladies and sirs, as we try and build an elevator that's on a whole other level. Hello ladies and sirs, I'm Sir and welcome to another Working Contraptions video. I have spun the wheel of creations and today we are going to be building a smooth moving elevator. Kinda nice this new format starts with a similar build from my very first Working Contraptions video. But anyway, let's start off with what I want to achieve with this build. 1. Obviously I want the elevator to move, but not just move, but it be a smooth animation. Never done something like this before, so it should be fun. 2. The elevator must be able to be ridden down and up. Oh, that's just not an elevator, is it? 3. I want to have the movement of the player feel smooth, not joking around. 4. I want the elevator to be able to be recalled if you're on the wrong floor. I've seen something similar years ago, so this shouldn't be too hard. Now before I begin the video, I'd like to see you ladies and sirs comment down below what you would like to see me build with command blocks. You might just be added to the wheel. Also, while you're down there, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to see more. Or even join the Discord. And if you want access to downloads and other perks, join my Patreon, as it helps support the channel. Now without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so I've already got this shaft. This facility is actually something I'm already working on. I can't go into detail about it at the moment, but it did something. Originally I was going to just have like a cylindrical kind of elevator thing to teleport you from one side to the other, but this makes a perfect opportunity for a cool entrance. I want to keep it pretty simple. I don't want this to be too complicated, as I don't know completely what I'm in for yet. I think it's a bit too dark. Maybe dark. First a little better, but no. We'll keep the sea lantern. I like the sea lantern. No, it just looks like it's a part of the floor. Yeah, I like that. That will do. Okay, now I need a spot to put this redstone. Better place than any. Okay, I've done a bit of research on the internet to see what I could find. There's only really 2 videos I think I could take some inspiration from. I've gone to set up the commands that seem to be in their stuff, but, yeah. This is a problem. And it's like that for all of them. And like none of these are working. Okay, I've just hit my first roadblock. The videos I was looking for inspiration, they're nearly 6 years old. These contraptions were made before 1.13. Just for a bit of context, they changed command blocks to 1.13. I don't like it. Broke a lot of stuff. But yeah, that's really annoying. This is going to make this a lot harder. Okay, I think I've fixed it. It's all green. Let's give that a shot. Oh, okay, it says summon new armor stand. Where is it? Is that it? This doesn't seem right. I'm already regretting putting this on the wheel. Okay, I've been working on this for a couple days, and as you can see, I've made 0 progress. I've searched the internet for days. I've gone to the second page of Google. I've explored Reddit threads galore, and still, I can't find anything about how to get this damn thing to work. Everything I've tried just hasn't worked. First thing I knew I needed to do is I needed to get a shulker box to ride like an armor stand or something, make it invisible. This is probably the one thing I've figured out. It was a bit hard, it wasn't easy to get the information immediately. It took me a bit to figure it out, but I got there. So we've now got this shulker box, you can stand on it, which is great. And then I've been trying to figure out how to summon like a falling sand, but it's translucent. Originally I summoned this first, but yeah, no hitbox, you can't do anything with that. It actually took me a couple hours to figure this out, because I thought it was falling sand, but no, they've renamed it the falling block, which I guess makes sense. Yeah, and those took me a bit to figure out how to change it to look like different blocks, as you can see from all these failed attempts. And from there, I've been trying to figure out how to combine them together, but it's just not been working. It's just not been working. Like, I'll summon something, boom. It's like got a brick texture, but yeah, it's underneath the thing. I figured I could fix that by doing like invisibility, like this. But, oh, I've done this. I figured I can give it invisibility, but I won't give that. That was exactly what I was about to say. The falling block pops off. Why? Why does that pop off? So it took me time to figure that out, but then I figured I could do this. So summon this, it's got sand in it, make it invisible, and then we got this. For some reason, adding an extra bit of text allowed this to work. I think it took me 2 hours to figure it out, but there was like a single line of text I needed to add for like the shulker box, and it's just fixed it. I honestly don't know how. Oh. I thought I figured it out. Okay, I thought I actually did have it when I showed you guys that, but never mind. Okay, I think I've got it now. Push this, and it works. Okay, so it looks like a thing of glowstone. You don't see any shulker or anything. There's no sounds. I can stand on it. And it's not disappearing. It actually was just an extra bit of text like I said before. I still don't know how it worked, but it's working. And that's all that matters. Okay, so we've got this. Activate that. Make it invisible. And then I use this. Yes, it's going! It's working! Hold on. Wait, can I stand on it though? Down, go down. Yeah, cool. I can stand. Yes! Yes! I finally have progress! Progress, people! Progress! It's been days. It's been days trying to figure this out. And I've done it. Okay, so up. Stop. Down. Brilliant. Okay, let's see if this is done. Okay, that's good. It's there. We have an elevator! Oh, right, I need the invisibility. Okay, I haven't given an update in a bit, but this has gotten a lot more complicated than it needed to be. So we've got all these repeating command blocks to make this thing move. But apparently I can't just have them all name the same thing and teleport like the group of them, because they all just group together. So I've now had to name all of them individually, name from 1 to 37. But it's working now, which is important. Okay, so we've got the command block there, doing that. This is here, that's there. We've got the thing over there. I think I'm done. I think I figured it out. Okay. Okay, so let's try this. Yes! Yes, it's working! It's working! Yes! Oh, hey Hans. I can't believe it's working! It's been days and I've got it working. You guys don't understand the amount of pain I've been through making this thing. Okay, come in for a landing and yes! Perfect! Okay. And back up. Go! What? Why isn't it? No, come back! Oh, of course there's something else. Okay, so first I'm trying to figure out how to get myself to be teleported up at the moment. We figured out how to get the blocks to move. That's one step. Now I'm going to figure out how to get myself to move. This is what I've come up with so far. So we got armor stand summon. Have that there. And then it should work by me, because it's targeting the name of the armor stand. Have we got one? And it should teleport me up like 1 block or something. Oh. That's not particularly what I want, is it? Okay, so this should... Oh no. That's not good. I'm wanting it to target that to teleport the player up relative. But it's not doing relative, it's doing it like inside the armor stand. Oh, why can't anything be easy? Okay, I found something different I didn't really know about. Something to do with these up arrows. I don't know what they mean. But someone's done something not the same, but they used something to do with teleporting relative to command block, something to do with using that. And they've got give effect levitation. This should fix the jerkiness problem. Oh, fuck. Not really. So if I get... really? Oh, still getting stuck in the... Okay, let's try this. Whoa, okay. That's not particularly what we wanted, is it? S run TPS... Tilda... Oh, that's a good start. That seems to be working. Okay, see if this works. Okay, that's promising. That's good. I think we have figured out our teleportation problem. We're no longer getting... Okay, we're no longer being pushed together and we're going up... Okay, perfect. I think we solved our problem. Well, at least the recall's working. Okay, I've now added in that and that. Okay, now the thing is in. We're going up. We're going up! I've only gone and done it! Yes! Did it! Okay, for real this time I've finally done. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay, I'm beaming. I'm really happy. Ugh. I finally got it to work! And I guess with that, I may as well show you how it works. You're gonna come through here to the circuit switch. This actually isn't overly that complicated, but it was one pain to get it working. So something I'm quickly going to say, Rich, there's an exact copy of the circuit right at the bottom of the elevator shaft. So you can do a layout basically the same. There's just 1 or 2 blocks different, and I'll show you the difference in certain commands. So the whole circuit starts with this, a command block, which is doing -execute if a block is within these coordinates, which is unpolished black stone button, and obviously powered to true. It's then asking it to run help. The run help doesn't actually make it do anything, but it does give out a redstone output, which is what I need. So it gives out a redstone output to go through here. This bit here doesn't really matter just yet. This whole section here has to do with the recall for when you're downstairs. But it goes into this block here, turning this torch off, doing this whole little circuit here. This is basically just a little pulse extender, which is able to basically extend the power output going out, which is just about a second per block. Not exactly, but it's close enough. So I've put 39 blocks in there, so we'll keep the redstone output going on for about 39 seconds, which is the exact amount of time needed for the elevator to be teleported down to the bottom. So we'll come back to this section, but the redstone output runs over here, just as the main thing that allows the elevator to work. These are all obviously repeating command blocks, which is doing this long command here. So we've got executing at an entity, which is an armor stand. We've given it the name elevator test 3 on this particular one. This is running from 1 all the way to 37. It's then doing run teleport at E, which is entity type Minecraft armor stand elevator test 3. Want to get it specified twice? It's kind of silly, but that's how it goes. Relative to itself minus 0.05. This is a tiny little teleport, but since for every second this thing is powered, it teleports about 24 times a second. So all of these are exactly the same. So like I said before, starting at 1, going all the way up to about 37. Yep, exactly. This lamp here isn't here for any reason, by the way. So when the redstone output comes to here and activates this command block, it actually deletes the redstone dust right here. This basically makes it so when the elevator's going down, you can't push the button again, and it'll just activate the whole circuit again, making it go longer, which could lead to the elevator going right through the floor. And, well, destroying itself, actually. So you have to rebuild the whole thing again. So that activates, and then this one also activates basically the same command, but at the exact same point on the circuit down below. This is just so you can't also push the button down there to make the elevator start going back up and down at the same point, which will also break it. But once it stops giving out power, then the elevator has stopped. It will then turn this torch back on, since this is no longer powered, placing the redstone back down underneath the elevator circuit. This repeating command block here is constantly being powered, which is detecting for, in these coordinates, a piece of redstone wire. It's going right here. So this is basically making sure the elevator is already up here, as this redstone dust will only be here when the elevator is actually on this level. So it's going, yep, this is here, and it extends this piston to allow this redstone output to come in. Then this repeating command block here is always being powered, detecting whether or not there's air in the spot where the redstone dust will be disappeared down in the section below. So it's basically double checking that both sections are in the correct configuration to allow the power to come through, which they are. So since those are both extended, sending the redstone output through here, extending this piston, this allows this thing here, this is the recall. This is constantly executing for the location of the polished blackstone button down below to test if it's actually being powered. As soon as it's being powered, it will give out a redstone input, activating the circuit. But if the elevator is already down there, these things will not be in the correct configuration, not allowing this to come through, and this will retract, meaning even if you push the button down there, this will activate, but nothing will happen. So that's basically the circuit. There isn't actually that much to it, but I'll quickly go show you down below. So we come down here, it's basically identical, except for this bit here and this command block there. Oh, and that one up there. But all of these are to do with actually making the player be able to go up on the elevator. Otherwise, you just fall right through it. So once again, a repeating command block detecting whether or not the button's been pushed in the lower section. This piece of redstone dust is missing right now. That's because the elevator's in the up configuration right now. So that's that safety thing in place, stopping you from being able to push it when it's in the wrong configuration. Otherwise, the elevator will go up through the ceiling and disappear. So we continue, we'll come back to that a little bit, but yeah, here we have that circuit again, which extends the pulse for, once again, 39 seconds. So this one here is basically the same as the one upstairs, just some coordinates flipped around. So this one here is setting block air right here as the safety thing to make sure you can't activate it while it's, well, activated. Then we got this one here is basically setting block air for the section up above. While this is powered, obviously the light turns off, and then when it's unpowered, it will then set the redstone dust back up there, because it will have reached the top, and it needs to be able to activate when you push the button up there. I have realised this redstone torch is here for no reason, so get rid of that. We then follow this back around to this thing. Once again, we'll get back to that. Yep, so these are all still named the same, so elevator test 1, but this time we're going relative positive 0.05. So all this is basically exactly the same, right up to this one, which is number 37. You might have noticed this bit here, and this is actually the thing that allows me to create the elevator in the first place. So these are all, let me just go to this. So we've got summon armor stand, relative, have it be invisible, no gravity. It's got custom name to elevator test 1. It's got having passenger, which is the falling block. The block state, I've made it Minecraft iron block, in that particular part, because it's iron around the ring of the elevator. No gravity. You have time is that one. So got a shulker riding it, no AI, it's also silent. And it's also got tags of hitbox. This allows you to basically summon the actual elevator. So we put it all in this configuration to activate them all at the same time. So once again, it goes all the way up to number 37. Where is it? Yep, 37. It's named. But depending on the thing you want it to be made out of, you just got to change the block here. So I've got a smooth quartz more in the center. But in the very, very middle, it will be something like sea lantern. And once you have it in there, all the shulkers will still be visible. So you then got to run this command here. And then you'll have your elevator. Okay, we're nearly done here, so I'll show you the last little things for here. We've got this little zone here that activates. This is just setting redstone block, and the other one's doing air. This is just doing it right next to this command, so it runs this one. Which this command is running effect give in a distance of 5, levitation. It's giving all these attributes to that. So true, so there's no particles, and it'll basically give the player levitation for basically the exact duration it will take to get to the top. Okay, I'll fix, don't worry about it. But yeah, so this particular number actually gives you levitation, not so the player actually goes up, but so they actually stay in the exact same place. They don't move, as you can't get the levitation effect to be slow enough to go with the elevator speed. So that's where this command comes in. So when this is all being activated to activate the elevator, you've got this, which is constantly teleporting. So execute at type armor stand elevator, elevator test 19, so this is the center one. Then you're doing it as distance of 3, type player, let's run at tp.s relative 0.05 relative. So what this one does is basically targeting an armor stand to target itself, to basically target everything within a 3 block radius to be teleported, well, relative 0.05. This makes the elevator actually go up and the player go up with it, and since it's got levitation, it doesn't drop back down. It makes it a lot smoother of a ride. Otherwise, as you ride it, you'll be being either jerked all the way up and keep falling through the elevator. Just a bunch of other stuff. It just makes it work. And that's the whole configuration and setup of this elevator. Well, there we have it, ladies and sirs. A smooth moving elevator working in vanilla Minecraft. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. A lot harder. But we managed to do what we set out to achieve, and I'm pretty happy with it. But at the end of the day, it's you, ladies and sirs, who have the final say. Do you like it, or would there have been something else you would have liked to see? Be sure to leave it in the comments below. And don't forget you can join the Discord community or join my Patreon for downloads. So until next time, ladies and sirs, ta-ra!